Hello, you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. This is JJ, and this is another pick a card. I did want to channel Tonantzint's energy, um, the our sacred mother, and like always, remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Something doesn't fit, let it go. That's okay. You don't need to force it to fit. Timestamps and all the information, how to book a reading, my Instagram, all that good stuff is always in the description box below. Um, with that being said, we have pile number one, this feather right here. Pile number two is this feather here, and pile number three is this other feather here. Remember that there's no right way of doing this. Just look at which pile calls your attention, which one makes you irk a little bit. I know these messages are not going to be, they're not going to be easy messages. I can already feel it in my gut because they reminded me that in my 10th house I have the ruling nakshatra there is Bharani, and I learned this through my Vedic reading with Idlis Divinity, and I know that this is not an easy energy, and them reminding me of this energy before even deciding what kind of message I wanted to bring to the collective tells me that these messages are not going to be easy. They're going to be a little bit challenging, probably triggering, because Bharani, the little bit that I know, and again, I'm not an expert, it does have to do with death and birth and purification, right? Because she is the power of renewal. So with that comes a lot. With that comes a lot of letting go, a lot of, analyzing, a lot of shadow work, and a lot of cosmic womb energy as well. So I will see you guys in your selected pile. I hope that you guys are staying hydrated. I hope that you guys are staying, healthy. But that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in your selected pile. Bye. Hello, pile number one. If you chose the hawk feather, this is your pile. I do have to say, I've been recovering from a flu. So if you guys hear me cough, it's just a lingering cough that might be there. That's all. That's my disclaimer right there. So if you have AirPods or anything like that, adjust the volume accordingly. So pile number one, let's have a look. Let's see. Look at this beautiful feather. I mean, it's seen better days, but this is a feather that I found. Where did I find this feather? I think it was a park near my house. I was going to name the park, but never mind. It's a park near my house, and I believe it's a hawk feather. So maybe work with hawk energy, or maybe you've been seeing a lot of hawks or just birds in general. So let's see. What is your message? So we have Our Lady who sends the angels. Okay. So this card here, it gives me very much Virgen de Guadalupe vibes. So maybe you are a devotee or you do pray to her. Okay. So pile number one, I feel like with this energy that I'm picking up here, especially with 5 and 2 being number 7, there are a lot of spiritual challenges and lessons that you're going through currently right now. Okay. A lot of you, I feel that there is a lot of angelic energy, or you might be someone who does pray a lot to angels, or you resonate with angelic energy and an angelic presence. I am getting here as well this message of, and this is me just channeling through this card because this deck has like a hefty book, so I'm just here just channeling. There's a lot of protection and intervention in your life currently right now. It feels like it's important, especially if in the current circumstances that you're finding yourself in, that you ask for help. And we're talking about spiritual help. So, I get this question a lot. Do I have to be of a certain religion to work with angels? No, you don't. Okay? No, you don't. You can pray to them. You can ask them. It could be something simple as, can you please help me with so-and-so in regards to this situation? Doesn't have to be anything too anything too like fancy, or anything too long. It can be just a simple thought in your mind. Okay. Also here, they're wanting you to connect with your spiritual team more. because they're saying you have been trying to solve this situation on your own, which is great, it's fantastic. But they're also saying this situation could be a lot more smoother if you were to connect with your spiritual team or with your angels or guides or ancestors, however you call your higher power. Because there is something in your life that you're just very much unsure of. You're not sure how it's going to unfold. You're not sure how to fix it. You're not sure how to even approach the situation. And your guides or Tonantzin is coming in currently right now, letting you know, like, leave it to us. We will get on it. We will fix it if you allow us, because free will is always at play and we cannot step in unless you give us that permission, okay? This might be in regards to love, just because of the sacred heart that is there. Emotions. Yeah, there's something that is emotionally really weighing you down. Okay, there's something here. It could be in regards to love. It could be a connection with a parent. It could be a connection with a friend. But this is personal. I'm hearing it's personal. And whatever this is, it's making you emotionally imbalanced. It's like you're having a hard time either expressing your emotions, which is something I've been seeing a lot currently right now, or you're having a hard time having someone else express their emotions to you. Remember, tarot can be both ways, so apply it how it fits. I'm also getting here as well, you're having trouble even understanding your own emotions right now. And we have Arnica, the teacher. Spiritual partnership. Yeah. This is about, okay, this is giving this is something or someone that came into your life to awaken you a lot emotionally. This person, there was a teacher here, and I feel like you're having a hard time grasping the lesson. It's like, okay, the teacher gave me an assignment and I don't understand the assignment. This is what this is giving right now. It's like that finals test that you're just like, but I don't get it. The teacher wrote it down and it's like the instructions are there, but it's like we're speaking on different languages. And so it's giving, this is someone who, a lot of sevens here. This is a big spiritual lesson for you, pile number one, and it has to do with your emotions. I feel like the message for you guys is to know that things are taken care of, because we do have Saturn here, by the way. Let me get my little pointer, my Lemurian. Saturn is there. So, and this is again 33, the master, is a master number. There's something you're meant to be mastering, but you're having a hard time mastering this. And I feel like someone was a catalyst for this. Someone was that mirror for you. Again, this could be a parent, this could be a friend. Whoever this is someone with whom you had strong emotional connections or ties with, okay? This is someone that really pulled on those heartstrings. These might be lessons around loyalty that you're learning too. Leadership, community, intuition, and instinctual intelligence or emotional intelligence. It's like there is this energy of stepping out of the beaten path and having to find your own way. Maybe this is someone who came in, triggered all these things, right? Because I just noticed that this woman here is like octopus. Like, yeah, as hair. The tentacles. It's this energy of like they just woke it up. They triggered it. They triggered this energy, and then it's kind of like, okay, well, now you have to find your path. and you feel a little bit of this wolf energy of like, well, now I have to do this on my own. The teacher feels that you're ready. Your guides feel that you're ready. Because it feels like something about, see, because wolves do not follow the established pathways. They find their own way. There's something here about stepping away from certain patterns, certain habits that do not serve you anymore. See, because wolves are also fiercely loyal to their tribe. Let's see the rest of the cards here. Allow. Yeah, for a lot of you, I feel like you have to allow things to unfold. It's like, if you've been wanting a teacher, okay, for some of you, you already met this teacher. For others of you, you're about to meet another teacher that's going to guide you on the next process of this. Again, a lot of sevens of this journey. For some of you, this has to do with work. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is an energy of give and take. Whether you be the one that was giving so much to someone or to a situation, or you were the one who was just taking. And you have allowed something. You've allowed something. And again, it's like you're having trouble understanding the lesson there. And it has to do with the energy exchange of give and take. Especially in partnerships. It has to be equal. It has to be 50-50. Abundance is pouring in your life. So if this is something about work, know that money is coming in. Allow it to come in. If you want to change jobs, if you're like, I want to, get off the beaten path, that means like, I've been doing this for so long, I want to try something else, I want to do something else, then Tonantzin is coming in telling you like, yes, this is a good time for you to do so, but be ready to learn and allow things to flow. Go with, with the energy. Don't try to control it. Rites of passage. Yeah, look. There's something about here. Someone came in and just like initiated you. And it's like, okay, you initiated me. Now what? Like, what do I do with this? It's like now you're stuck kind of like picking up the pieces or trying to put the pieces together. But see, this person was just meant to do that. This person was just a catalyst, was just a teacher to uproot or like really remove all this gunk that was there emotionally, because it was affecting your connections. It was affecting the way you give and receive. It could be in a financial way too, right? Maybe you're the one who's always giving financially, but you're not being helped either. But Pentacles for me are all about energy. And then we have here fire, confidence, optimism. Again, it's like fire energy is very leader-like, very independent. And so right now I feel like you have to be brave. You have to be brave. Know that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. I think that's how the saying goes. And then we have trailblazer. Yeah, you're going on a new path. And I feel like, I don't know, you probably had someone by your side all the time. Or it's because it's feeling or it's giving this energy of like someone came in, awakened you. And then all of a sudden it's like, wait, now what do I do? But this teacher gave you the tools. That's the whole point of this, is the teacher gave you the tools, got you through this rite of passage, and now you're ready to trailblaze. Now you're ready to be the first to do something, to step out of, the traditional path that you've been on. But this is scary, and I know it is. It's difficult, especially when that means that you have to go against what you were taught, or against what family always told you to do. But I feel like the abundance, the stability, and the richness that you want is on this other side of this this decision that you need to make. And I feel like you're going to make amazing connections that are going to be very loving and supportive, okay? Now, what you need to let go of is let go of the drama. So if there's other people coming in letting you know, like, hey, how could you do this? This isn't what we taught you. You're like a whole new person. What's going on? What do you mean now you're into this? It's okay. Don't get caught up in the drama. Just let it be. Let people have their own opinions. Let people think what they want to think. At the end of the day, you need to follow your heart. Again, look up the sacred heart symbolism, because it is very prominent here in this reading. Maybe you just bought something with the sacred heart. Maybe you just went somewhere where they have La Virgen de Guadalupe. Maybe you just bought like a rose crown. Let's see what else here. Maybe you just got arnica as well. But yeah, don't get caught up in other people's dramas. That's their drama. That's not your drama, because that just becomes a distraction. Part number 1. But that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this pigeon's feather, I believe it is, then this is your reading. So let's have a look. Okay. You're having a hard time picking yourself up? What's going on, pile number 2? Okay. Our Lady of Promise. Okay, there's sorry, I'm channeling. Ooh, pile number 2. You have something to say. You have something to say. I know I have a lingering cough, but my throat right now is so itchy. There's something you need to say. Yeah, as I said that, like, my cough went away. There's something you need to say, pile number 2. I don't know what this is, but there's something here that you need to, like, express. You know what I'm seeing, or what I'm being shown? I'm being shown there's, like, how can I put this in, like, a in a visual. Okay. We have 2 things here, okay? This is you. This is self. And this is what you want. This is what fulfills you. This is the pink mangano, and this is the Lemurian quartz. So we have here you and what you want. And I see that you want to get to what it is that fulfills you, that you want. But I see that right in the middle of these 2, like right in the middle. Let's say the cards are right in the middle. It's like an ocean, literally an ocean of a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear here. A lot of fear that lies within, that lies below the surface. These inner obstacles. There's also this big, like, epiphany or realization. It's like, I feel like there was something that you really wanted, okay? You thought that that's what you wanted. You're like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is exactly what I envisioned. You got it. And then once you're in it, now that you got it, you're like, oh shit, that's not what I wanted. That's not what fulfills me. What fulfills me is something else. See, what you truly want and need is not what you thought you wanted. Your guides are saying your trust will never be misplaced if you have that trust in spirit. What I'm being shown is this violent storm, okay? Yeah, you're being protected. You might have a lot of masculine energy. You might be a masculine watching this, okay? Or the masculine energy could just be also a father that's coming in, stepping in, like protecting you right now. But also the masculine energy could just be that you're wanting to control. You're wanting to make something happen. a step towards reconciling with the masculine energy before you. But I'm being shown like a violent storm. But there's also like a lighthouse. But I feel like you can't see it. But I feel like the message here with this particular card, Our Lady of Promise, is that no matter what is happening in your life, like no matter how difficult, because I feel like pile number 2, whatever this is, it's difficult for you. Especially because I do feel like you're very comfortable in this masculine energy. You're very comfortable in having control and knowing what's happening, when it's happening. It's like you're very like they're showing me like a chessboard. You're someone who again calculates maybe your moves. You like to plan ahead. You like to have a strategy, a plan here. But right now you really feel like there is no chessboard. There is no pieces here. And it's like there's I'm being shown like drowning in the water, drowning in like the ocean. But your guides are saying whatever, no matter what is happening in your life currently, new life is being born, even if right now you don't see it. And those are those little eggs that we see here, right? Something is going to hatch within that darkness or within the dark times that you're currently experiencing. Peaceful warrior, yes. I feel like right now, currently, again, you're so used to fighting. This came out on Instagram. You're so used to fighting. You're so used to making things happen. But I feel like right now we're going to make more progress, taking up this energy of the peaceful warrior. And the milk energy reminds me of this like mother energy. I feel like right now you don't need to take action. You know how they say when you're in a stressful situation, the first thing you need to do is not stress out. Like, don't get anxious because then we're not going to solve the situation. This is what it feels like. Like your guys are like, right now, what we need to do is be at peace, okay? Yeah, because whatever this is, it feels like it has to do with your environment. It has something to do with your environment. And whatever this is, again, it feels heavy. But you are protected. Like you're not alone during this time. But there's also something you've been shielding. There's a truth that you've been keeping. Okay. That wants to come out. Yeah, because you've been in this loop of self-sabotage. That's what's going on. That's why you can't get to that thing that you want, that you know is your fulfillment, that you know is what you desire. You can't get it. You can't get there because of this loop that you've been in. They keep saying it's been an endless loop of destructive thoughts and self-sabotage. It's time to abandon insecurity. It's time to stop any fear-based protection strategies that enable you to a false sense of growth. Stop wasting your time trying to control that which cannot be controlled. That's why we keep, it's like your guides, pile number 2, are showing me like, instead of frantically trying to just flow with the waves, just flow with the waves. It will take you to that lighthouse. It will take you to where you need to be. And I know that's hard sometimes to even accept, because they're saying right now your system is being shaken up. It's being shaken up. Those old patterns and behaviors have stunt your growth. And if you try to go back to those, or you keep trying to go back to those behaviors, those patterns, you're going to see that you're just it's not going to work. You're going to feel more stuck, more restricted. Because by you not seeing those behaviors or acknowledging that, you're not growing. You're choosing to stay in those behaviors. And I know that's going to trigger the shit out of pile number 2 for some of you. And that's okay. That's okay. It's my Barani in my 10th house. Okay. A message of love. Yeah, at the end of the day, it is a message of love. You know, that mother, that parent that tells you, like, you know, you've been like, well, what did you expect? You did this, or you said this, or, you know, these are the consequences of your actions, kind of thing. And sometimes we need to hear that. So your guides are saying, you know what? Otonansin is coming in and saying, yes, this is a tough message, but at the end of the day, it is a message of love. And the more that we do the self-work, that analysis, that introspection, the shadow work, our environment will change, okay? Yes, I know right now you do feel like an unknown territory. I know right now you might feel lost, especially with that vision of that violent ocean that I got, or storm that I got. Know that you are being guided at the end of the day. You're being shown the way. I know this person might look a little lost right now, but that's okay. Sometimes we need to get lost to find ourselves. But you are exactly where you need to be in order for you to learn what you need to learn. The Queen of Cups, didn't I say that mother energy? I'm like, it's like that mother that's telling you, well, you did this, you said this, or, you know. But the Queen of Cups also reminds you of your intuition will not lead you astray. Queen of Cups reminds you to fill your own cup as well, okay? And to have compassion for yourself. And look, speaking of oceans, is this energy of being in between two worlds. Universal Mother, look at that. Doesn't that look like rain? Speaking of that mother energy. But see, the mother energy can sometimes, yes, show itself to be very loving, very caring, very compassionate. But the mother can sometimes also be, you know, a little harsh with her words. But that is when we need discernment in life. And so I feel like you're being shown a different side of this mother energy. But your guys are like, but it's okay. It's all with love. Right? That saying of like every mother parent has, like, it hurts me more than it hurts you. Okay. Yes. Look at that. There is a deep wound here, pile number 2. There's a deep wound here. Now I'm getting another saying, hurt people hurt people. And if you've done that, that's, you know, I'm sorry. But if you become aware of what that Chiron is, what that wound is, then we can heal it. And we start to heal it, then, you know, we can show love in a different way. Maybe there's deep wounds around mother here as well. Or a parent. Legacy. Achieving great things in abundance. Your purpose is to leave a legacy, living the highest quality of life. Yeah, but in order for us to live that highest quality of life, guess what? We need to look at our Chiron. We need to look at our wounds. We need to look at this ocean here. We need to look at this pain. And yes, right now, you might not know what you're doing, where you're going. That's okay. It's part of the process, but don't worry. You'll be here soon. There's a beautiful legacy that you're meant to leave behind. And this is just part of that process to build a stable legacy. This is stable. It's in water, though. But it's peaceful water. It's not that violent storm that I was talking about, that violent ocean vision that they gave me. This is peaceful. And this is what you want. You don't want to build on a storm where a big wave can come in and bring it down like the tower. But we got to look at the foundation first. Yeah. Surrender your idea that you can fix someone. Surrender the idea that, that you have it all figured out. Because some things in life we don't have it figured out, and that's okay. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And that's the thing. And I said this in my Reiki class, right? We talked about this and we were discussing cord cutting. A relationship is like the number 8, right? It's an ever-ending flow of energy between the two. So if you're trying to fix someone, we really can't control that. But what we can do is fix ourselves. So that's our side of the 8. And by us fixing ourselves, healing is the word, not fixing, but healing ourselves, being accountable, holding ourselves accountable, you then force the other person energetically to respond differently to you. And that's the way it works. And then if it doesn't, then, we need to detach. But you can't heal another person. Each person is accountable for their own healing journey and for their own shadow work. But that is what I have for you, pile number 2. I know it was a bit of a tough love message here, but Tonantzin came in with some serious energy here. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this dark feather, the black feather, then this is your reading. Let's see. Let's have a look. What do we have going on here? All the messages have been a little tough. Have been, tough love kind of messages. But let's see, pile number 3. Our Lady of Truth. Okay. Number 17 might be significant for you. Birthday might be on the 17th. You might be life path number 1, 7, or 8. Yeah. And we have Bison Totem. Life is showering you with its abundance. Money's coming in, but there is a change here. There is a death here with the number 13. And the heart chakra also, I link it a lot to truth. Oh, wow. This is giving Bharani energy. Metamorphosis. Kritika 2. Womb healing is another one that's coming through for many of you. But there is a death of the old self here. Do you see that? Okay. This might be Moon and Scorpio for some of you. Might have Moon and Scorpio. This is giving death energy. 17 giving star energy, healing energy. Okay, so what I'm channeling currently right now is this energy of your world is changing. There's just no way of beating around the bush. There's a lot of triggering. A lot of triggers have been showing up in your life, and this is because of the transformation that is already happening within you. We can see it with the womb. There has been a death to the old self here. And your guides are saying that these changes that you've been going through within and without are raising your energy frequency. They're saying you're having trouble fitting into your old life. It's like you're walking around with, they're showing me like an outlet. Like think of your phone charger, right? You're thinking of like, not an outlet, but the plug. The plug. You're like walking around with it and you're like, where do I plug it? Like, where do I put it? Because I don't fit here. I don't fit in my old life. but I don't fit there either. And it's like, where do I plug it? That kind of energy, like where do I go? Where do I belong? Type of thing. And they're saying, yeah, you just can't fit in your old life, and the new one is not quite yet there. Like, it's forming. You're birthing the new life that you're going to be living, but it's like you're a little bit lost in the in between kind of energy. They're saying your truth will guide you to your new life. But do not worry. Yeah, be patient. Do not worry. You know, your needs will be taken care of through these changes, because I have to be honest, I don't feel that these changes are going to be ending anytime soon. Pile number 3. Give it around 13 months. Give it around. Some of you are like, are you serious? 2023, I feel like it's going to be like the peak of it. It's what I'm picking up. Oh man, I want to say 4 to 7 months for sure. More, okay? Yes, look at that, because you're going through a period of evolution. So you're in this darkness right now. See, the hummingbird always reminds me of being present. Be present. This is important on this journey. In order for you to find balance, you have to be present. Do things that you love. You know, and I always say this, when you're going through a lot of changes, always try to have one thing that is your for sure, right? So if you have dinner every day at 6, have dinner every day at 6. Okay, so that gives you that sense of stability. That yes, everything around you might be going up in flames, everything around you might be changing, but at least I know that at 6, I will have dinner, or I will be with this person, or I will talk to this person, or I will read my favorite book, or I will play my little app on my phone. Whatever it is, just have something that you can do. It doesn't have to be at 6 o'clock. I don't know why I say it's 6, but 6 is the most harmonious number in numerology. Or, you know, at 6 I'm going to play with my kid Uno, or talk to my partner, to my spouse. Whatever it is, just, it could be at 5, it can be at 2, it can be at 1 in the morning, depending on your schedule, right? But have something that will give you that sense of stability while you're going through all these changes, because these changes aren't easy. Again, it's giving me Bharani energy. And I know that right there, it's not an easy energy, because we're talking about death, birth, purification, creation, about extremes too, right? Things can be extreme, whether this be internally or externally. But also, again, this energy of you're being guided towards a new life. You just sometimes cannot see it when you're right in the middle of the storm. Yes, look at that. It's like you're wandering. It's like, I'm wandering. Just enjoy the journey. Don't you just love it when your guides are like, just enjoy it. Surrender. Que fuera tan fácil. But, you know, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. And your guides are saying you're going to be taken care of. With Bison being here, you're going to be taken care of. Okay? Financially. Your needs are going to be taken care of. The 5 of Pentacles, yes, because there is this fear. For some of you, you just moved out. For some of you, you might have, you know, I'm really sorry if you did, lost a job. For others of you, maybe you lost hours. Or there's just, with all these changes, it's triggering this fear of lack, right? This fear of like, what if I don't have enough? What if I end up in the cold? What if I end up not being able to, you know, give shelter to my family? Or fears like these are deep-rooted fears that are being steered or like brought up to the surface while you're going through all these changes. Yeah. Wow, 19, let go. Yeah, let go. It seems like a sinkhole. This is really quiet and intense energy. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I just heard. Okay, so we're not watching that video anymore. Oh my god. You guys, I feel like for those of you who picked this pile, you have already been in this energy. This isn't new. This isn't like me telling you you're about to step into this energy. No. This is just me reiterating or maybe helping you articulate or understand what you're going through on a spiritual level. But I clearly just heard, okay, so that's it. I'm not listening to that. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay. But right now, during this time, just let go. Oh my god. I'm hearing. So I clearly clicked the wrong pile. No, you didn't. I promise. No, you didn't. Yeah, it's like you're discovering a lot through the darkness that you're currently facing, and you're being asked to transcend. Let me just bring spiritual JJ back in. Yeah, you're being asked to transcend from what it's known in your life. Okay, it's unearthing all this fear. It's bringing up all this fear because there are certain cycles that you're meant to break. This has been a heavy pattern in all three piles. So if you're going to pick another pile, similar message, okay? But someone here has arthritis. They're showing me bones. Okay. Hold on. Let me just gather myself. I feel like right now, currently, you're also, it's like you're being asked to see another side of yourself. But it is challenging your belief systems. It's testing your strength. It's a lot of Pluto energy here, for sure. Because, see, Pluto, with all her or his mighty darkness, it provides you tools to rebuild yourself. And this is what is currently going on. So even though right now you might feel like you're wandering or you feel a little bit lost, know that you actually have the tools to rebuild yourself. Don't fear the unknown, because you're currently right now in the cosmic womb. Yes, remain curious, remain flexible at this time. Network, talk to other people, okay? Talk to other people who might be going through this. If you pick this pile, there's other people who are going through this. And I know this because I have people, my clients, I see it through reading. I see people that just message me on Insta and they're like, JJ, what's going on? Because of the message that are coming out on Instagram as well. There's a lot of people who are going through the same thing as you. Do we talk about it? Maybe we don't, but maybe we should, okay? So that way we don't feel like we're the only ones navigating through this sinkhole here. Life path number 7, a loner, intelligent. Didn't I just say we're not alone in this? For some of you might feel alone. Your views are being challenged here. And you're being asked not to settle, because somewhere in your life you were settling. This could be in your career, this could be in your business, this could be in your relationships, this could be in so many things. But your guys are like, no, that's not in alignment with your truth, and you know it, so you can't settle. What you can do is evolve. It's not easy, but you can do that. And you got the tools to do so. So enjoy the journey. And what you need to surrender to, rest and sleep. So if you've been feeling really tired lately, it's because of all the work that you're doing. You're doing amazing work, okay? Keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure that, you're allowing yourself to rest, to disconnect, to unplug. So you can rejuvenate your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit here. But that is what I have for you. Take care of yourself, pile number 3. You guys are always my most intense pile. But usually that's the pile that's always like that I'm most aligned to. So, just know that you're not going through it alone. Bye.